guys, it's Sassy Sky. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing the heavily anticipated, for me at least, the new About Face makeup line review. So this is Halsey's new makeup line. I have quite a bit of product here. I will say I've tried to film this video twice now. This is my third time filming. I just tried the two highlighters, but I don't really have an opinion on them, so I decided let's just redo it, start over, and start fresh. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. If you hear any music or talking or banging, my neighbor, like literally on the other side of this wall, he's getting some sort of patio covering built, and they've been loud for the last like 3 days, and I really need to film this video. So if you hear that, I'm really sorry. I had to kind of wait until they were playing music that you couldn't really hear the lyrics of, because at first you could clearly hear what they were listening to, so I had to wait most of the day. That's why it's all gloomy and moody. Let me know if you guys like me filming like this, or if you prefer a more lit background. So this is the Light Lock Highlight Fluid in the shade Shaken or Stirred. This is the packaging itself. It's this beautiful, like, hexagon-esque, mirrored, clear packaging with like a purpley pink accent, like a translucent accent. It's so pretty. And you take the lid off, and it's a dropper bottle, which I thought was interesting to have packaging like this and you think it's a pump, but it's a dropper bottle. Molten crystal highlighting fluid, light reflective pearl suspended in weightless liquid, creates beaming shine and a locked in glow. Layer for a high gloss luster. So this is the shade. It's actually, like, it looks dark. As I blend it out, you can kind of see that it's not too intensely dark. It's like straight up gold. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna put one drop on it. We're gonna test this baby out. Ooh, ooh, do you see that? Oh, she might be a little dark. Oh, do you see that? Honestly, even though it, like, on the skin looks way too dark for me on my face, it's actually really beautiful, and I feel like it's not really emphasizing anything, you know, like most highlighters can and will do. That's really pretty. I like that. I'm just gonna take this and just apply a very little amount, because I've only used this once, and it was just to try to test it out. I don't use liquid highlighter, so I am very, very inexperienced when it comes to this particular product. So I wouldn't take my word on it, because I've never tried any other formula, so I don't know, like, if this is a great formula compared to others. I'm gonna take my sponge and just gently blend it in. I will leave everything that's on my face prior to any of the About Face listed down below, so you kind of know what kind of a base I've got going on. The only powder product I used was setting powder. The rest is all cream-based products. So from what I can tell, this is a really glowy, like, boom type of product. It doesn't look like it texturizes my skin. It doesn't look super stark, like you could blend it out to be like a natural highlight. And it doesn't look, for my skin tone, too dark. Honestly, from what I can tell, this is a really beautiful formula. I'm just gonna take some more that's on the back of my hand and highlight my Cupid's bow. And my chin, because I like a highlighted chin. Yeah, what I can tell, this highlighter is not too crazy. It's not too dark. You really do not need a lot. Like, a whole drop is way too much. I think this is super gorgeous from what I've tried so far. I'm excited to keep using it, especially because this is my first ever liquid highlighter. Who am I? This next thing is the Light Lock powder in the shade This Bliss. So this is 12 month expiration date, and this highlighter is 9 months, which seems pretty short for a powder highlight if you follow the open container rules. It seems very like Wet n Wild-esque packaging. Like, the packaging is seems a little cheap, at least on this particular product. And this retails for $30, by the way. I'm going to try it on this side. I have no powder anywhere on this side of my face. I did not put this highlighter over there. Oh wow, that's beautiful. For one dip, it is not as beaming as the other one. It's a little bit more natural. Definitely like looks like a highlighter. I just dipped into it again. And it's a lot more like yellow tone than gold. For someone who likes powder highlighter, I don't love this like off the bat first initial impressions. It's not super glowy. Emphasizes texture just a smidge, I will say. It would probably be different if I had powder under it. So far I like the liquid one a little bit better, just a little bit. I think maybe if I hadn't got the liquid one, I wouldn't be not really liking this one. I don't know. I don't think I like the reflect on this one. I think that's the deal. I don't like the reflect, and so it's looking textured because of it. The packaging is very different. It looks like space food, or like when you get freeze-dried items. It's in this like foil-esque packaging, reflective. So the shadow sticks, the lip liner, and the lip color all come like this, and then the two highlighters and the lip gloss come in the packaging like this, which I'll demonstrate that in a sec. I feel like this would be easy if you work for the company. The colors of the shadow stick is the fonts on the packaging. It's called the Pearly Shadow Stick, and these retail for $21. Now, I got one of these free because part of their pre-order deal was a free shadow stick with purchase. So I have the pink and the blue one. So insanely pigmented one-stroke eye cream is bulletproof with staying power of 10 hours. Shadow sticks are available in matte or pearly, vegan, cruelty-free, formulated without gluten, phthalates, parabens, or synthetic fake fragrances. And honestly, I think I like this better than like a plastic packaging, but I don't know if this is as recyclable as like paper. I like that because it's like in a sealed bag. Like you have to physically break the seal to open it, whereas sometimes when you get high-end products, they're just in like standard cardboard packaging, so you don't really know if someone's actually opened it unless like obviously you open it and look at it. So I have the pink one is Baroque, the blue one is 2002. So it's kind of like a standard shadow stick. Swatch it below that highlighter. Ooh, it's really creamy. It's not super pearlized. Oh, the blue one is. So they're not like the most pearlized thing I've ever seen. They have base pigment to them. They honestly look really nice. Just put some concealer on my eyelids as like primer. And then we're going to use these shadow sticks. These have an open time of 24 months, so these actually seem like a long time for a cream. I'm going to put this one into my crease. Ooh. Okay, so super creamy. Very like natural. With a bunch of swipes, you can build it up. Now I'm going to take a brush and see how this blends. So I'm just going to take a fluffy blender and kind of blend this just a little bit and see what happens. Kind of blended away the pigment. Okay, let's put it on this eye. And they are twist up, and they do come with a sharpener at the bottom. This is actually like really nice quality plastic. Like that sounds stupid, but for a high-end brand it has pretty good quality. See what I mean? Like this pigment, when I first applied it, is so much more just like there, and then as you blend it, it kind of just like blended away most of the pigment. Let me see if I can build on top of it. Okay, see, I like that. So like This eye was blended out and then I put more on top of it. It seems really pretty. Just gonna add more on top. You know, I really like these. They're almost like natural without being too much. And they seem like the type of formula that would be fine in your crease. They're kind of sticky. I don't know if it's just the concealer I laid down or what. But they're like not uncomfortably sticky, but sticky. Like you'll know they're there. I'm gonna use the blue one on my lower lash line. I just think that'd be pretty. I feel like I'm hella throwing it back to like early 2000s artistic-esque makeup. You know, honestly though, that like looks really pretty. I bet this would be pretty even prettier if it was a purple. Okay. Just to even things up a little bit, I'm going to put more of Baroque on this eyelid. Honestly, these are pretty. So they're like sticky without being too sticky. I kind of wonder if they do live up to the 10-hour wear. And I wonder if it would have been better if I didn't put it in my crease. But I'm also kind of living for this. Like, this is just beautiful. I like this a lot. It's just like the subtle bit of blue. So pretty. These, so far, I really like. Again, with all of this, I'm going to keep testing it. This is their Matte Fix Lip Pencil. This retails for $17. I have mine in the shade Cradled. Glide On Matte Liner defines lip border for 7 hours. Formulated with an uncommon mix of vitamin C and E and moisture-locking hyaluronic acid spheres. Each hue twins with a Paint It matte lip color. Okay. You know how I asked about, is this better than paper packaging? There's actually something on here at the bottom. This bag is fully compostable and will disappear without a trace with no contribution to the Earth's plastic waste. This bag is industrial compostable. Check your local facility for disposable. So it doesn't really say how or why it is, but apparently this is a compostable bag, so it has no plastic waste, which is amazing. Honestly, I like this brand even more. There's just something about brands that pay attention to how much waste they're putting out with packaging. So this is the shade of lip liner. It's a little bit darker than what I normally go for. Oh, but it was very creamy. I'm gonna budge test the two eyeshadows. Not really. Once they dry down, they're like creamy. They're lifting a little bit, but honestly, like nothing to be alarmed about. To pair that lip liner, I'm going to use the Paint It Matte Lip Color in the shade Slumber. This is $22. Flexible, long-lasting matte liquid formula with a powerful pigment load that swipes on with one stroke, enduring and intense coverage delivered. Peppermint infused. This is the packaging on this one. I like that it's frosted and then that this is like a soft matte top. This brand is just different. I don't know if it's necessarily innovative yet. Like, we needed something like this. I don't know why, but we just did. Okay, did you guys see that? That went on like a dream. It already feels dried down, but not like in the bad drying your lips sense. Okay, that is extremely creamy. Alright, Halsey. Okay, let's try the Paint It Matte Lip Color. It's minty, but I don't know if I'd say mint. It smells more like menthol than peppermint. Oh yeah, that's smooth. The color isn't quite like what I would normally go for. I don't hate it. I don't love it with like this look, but this and this, like these two shades, even though they're two different names, Cradled and Slumber, they match 100% perfectly, which is like what I look for in a lipstick. So I'll probably be picking more of these up. It's already dry. It's not quite transfer proof. Not quite transfer proof, but that could also be like parts of it wasn't dried. Pretty fucking transfer proof. I think the only part that it's transferring is where it wasn't dry, or maybe like closest to the innards. I know that I'm wearing a liquid lipstick, but it doesn't feel like a liquid lipstick. Again, I didn't pick up everything. I didn't get any of the eye paints or the setting spray or the tool she had, just because I felt like the eye paints weren't really anything I needed and honestly would just go to waste in my collection. And also I just felt like I didn't need another matte setting spray when I have a drawer full and I still somehow wind up with more setting sprays, so I didn't pick that one up. I'm also gonna wait for other creators to review the line and see like maybe if there's anything else I need to pick up and maybe place another order. We'll kind of see. I'm kind of halting my purchases this month. You will see in Friday's video why I'm halting my purchases. So let's go ahead and try the gloss. So this is their Light Lock lip gloss, and this is in the shade Prelude, and it retails for $20, which I feel like is fair. I almost didn't get this lip gloss because it's a holographic lip gloss, and I'm not a fan. The open time is 9 months on this as well. Oh, it's made in Canada. Nice. Buttery, glossy lip oil bathes lips in pearly color and moisture. Coconut oil softens and protects while skin smoothers create a see-through glass shine with lasting powder. The box is 100% post-consumer recycled paper. Good to know. So this is what I mean. Like, there's a pull tab on these paper cartons. You just pull it. Yeah, see, I feel like if I would have tested this out in production, I would have been like, no. And then once that side's over, you like pull this other side. Yeah, see, this is just, it's nitpicky. The concept, I guess, is there. Okay, I'm just gonna use the good old tab. If I can even get that open. Resulted to scissors. Why can't I get anything out of its packaging? There we go. Yeah, this, it needs some more work. But I wonder what the purpose of the packaging is. I haven't really watched anything about her talking about her brand, so I don't really know. So again, you've got this like clear, mirrored, pink, beautiful packaging. Love, love, love this packaging. Don't know if I'm gonna love this gloss because it is holographic and I probably shouldn't have got it. Smells minty. Yeah, let's try it. What? Hold on, I gotta wipe this off because I'm not dipping that back in there. It smells like Lush. Like, that's so weird and specific, but it really smells like Lush. Okay, on top of lip color, the holographicness of the lip gloss doesn't look terrible. At first I was like, eh, then I put another layer on. It looks okay. It just looks super glossy on camera, even though I have like what feels like barely any lip gloss on. It seems like the lip products work well together. Okay, let's rank everything I tried and the things I would recommend based on first impression, because this is like just my initial first thoughts. I haven't really been playing with it and testing it out, obviously, but I really wanted to get this out, kind of show you my first initial thoughts on the brand overall. They claim they're cruelty-free, nobody's really confirmed it, so this could be like a whoopsie-daisy, but I did pre-order this. It's Halsey, I love her. Hopefully Cruelty-Free Kitty or Logical Harmony will confirm that it's cruelty-free. Coming in at number 1 is going to be the highlighting fluid. This surprised me. It's really beautiful and glowy, and it's not too much, and it's actually really easy to work with. I would love to keep trying this because obviously it's my first liquid highlighter, but this is like probably the number 1 thing that just immediately impressed me right out of the bottle. Like, hell yeah. I don't know if it's worth the $32 like initially, but for me, for right now, I think this is, I'm gonna predict that this will be my most worn highlight in the month of February. A little bit bold, a little bit daring, but I'm just gonna predict it now. I would 100% recommend this just based on first initial application. It's glowy, it's pretty. It doesn't over exaggerate any pores or texture or anything. I just think it looks like really fresh and glowy. So I definitely recommend this. I'm torn. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of like put all of these together. So the shadow sticks, the lip liner, and then this would be the last, which is the lip color. I think if you don't have shadow sticks, you want to try them, and you're interested in Halsey's brand, and there's a color that speaks to you, look into these. So far, so good. When I first initially applied them, I was like, they're kind of sticky, but the more I've worn them, they're not as sticky, and they don't look to be creasing, which is kind of like the thing I look out for in an emollient product like this. I think I would recommend these. I definitely think I would. I'm obviously gonna keep trying them. I love them so far. Initial thoughts, first impressions, hell yeah, these are good. Love these. The lip pencil, you guys saw it like glid on, was beautiful, was stunning, pigmented, took me like no time to apply. Yeah, I really like this for sure. I would like to see it in a different shade on me, possibly. Gonna wait to see if someone around my skin tone reviews this brand, if they picked up a different shade, and see. I don't really necessarily think you need a high-end lip pencil, but if you're looking for something along the lines of this, you want to spend a little bit more on a good lip pencil, this is super creamy. I'm going to kind of see how long it lasts. Off the bat, first impressions, this is great. After those, I would then put the Matte Paint It lip color. I would put this next. This applied beautifully. It doesn't, like, the more I wear it, it doesn't feel like a liquid lip as where it's like crusty and dry. It actually feels moisturizing, and it seems to be relatively transfer proof. Again, I want to keep testing it. The shade, while it's not necessarily a shade if I saw in store I would pick up, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I don't mind it. Do I like it with this eye look? Not really. But will I continue to wear it? More than likely. More than likely. This is like pretty good. The formulation's really nice so far. The smell's good. The taste is great. Yeah, I think this is a good, nice formula. I think it's solid. And then the lip gloss. Okay, I don't really like pearlized lip glosses. So if you know you don't like pearlized lip glosses, or you don't want to like take that chance and spend $20, maybe don't pick this up. I would like to see her do like clear glosses and just not the pearlized holographic. That's just like my preference. We'll also see how long this gloss lasts. If it's a long-lasting gloss, I'll get over it because it actually like looks fine over lip color. I think if you were just to wear it bare, you definitely might not like it. I don't know. It's kind of growing on me. I'm kind of like, I don't hate it, but I don't think it's like my #1 recommendation. If you're gonna get a highlighter, I don't really recommend this. It is the Light Lock powder. Again, I mean, I'm wearing it on this side of my face. It doesn't look awful, but it definitely looks like there's texture, and I don't really love the undertone of the shift in this, and I don't really love the packaging. So I probably would have skipped out on this. I probably should have skipped out on this. I mean, it's okay. But it's not like my favorite powder highlighter formula. This just doesn't do it for me. Everything else is pretty good. This is just the one thing that didn't really wow me the way the other products did, so that's the only reason why I'm putting it at dead last. Okay guys, so that completes my first initial thoughts slash like mini review of the About Face brand for all the products I picked up. Overall, I'm really impressed. Minimal packaging. It came like this, and there was like one piece of like thick tissue paper on top, and then my order slip I think was in here. I think I took it out. This is recyclable. I mean, like, very minimal packaging across the board. I really like that. I think the packaging, this particular packaging, is really innovative and cool, and I am amazed that it's compostable. I know all the products that came out were kind of pretty basic and nothing like spectacular, but I think all in all, it's pretty innovative for being a celebrity brand, and I just think the possibilities are endless. I think if I would have picked up the eye paints, I would have been like even more impressed with the innovation and the flexibility and just how the products worked. But again, those just like didn't speak to me the way everything else did. Seems like this brand is meant to be like more long lasting and for like performances and stage wear and just an all-day product that you don't really have to worry about, that'll go through sweat and tears and all of that. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for today's video. My first impressions of the About Face makeup line by Halsey. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I will for sure keep you guys updated on what I think about all these products if I change my mind, if I like something, if I don't like something. That will probably be maybe in the middle of the month, towards the end of the month, for a full in-depth thought. I just wanted to get my first impressions on what I think about this brand out for you guys. I know a few people have been anticipating this as well as me, and so far I'm thoroughly impressed with basically everything I tried. Let me know if you guys picked up anything from the brand, and I'll go ahead and see you in my next video. Bye! I do want to update you guys. So I did go out and about, and the eyeshadow sticks are a little crazy. I had to run to Costco real quick for a few things, and the eyeshadow stick's creased. Other than that, it looks pretty good. And I ate, so like the lip product is like completely on. But honestly, I think it's just because I didn't use an eye primer. So, yeah. That's it. Bye.